while he's not here. Fiona's taking me shopping next week, so I'll get Frank a few bits and pieces for summer. I might get rid of some of these old things and pack them up now. You know how sensitive he can be about people touching his things. No sense in upsetting him unnecessarily. Glenda smiles and nods. Good thinking. Let me know if you need a hand taking anything to the car, won't you? I nod, not bothering to repeat the story about the bus. I pull a folded-up shopping bag out of my handbag. I'll just pop a few things in here. I'm sure Frank will never notice. She leaves me to it, and I quickly scan the contents of Frank's wardrobe, deciding what can stay and what needs to go. I grab a few sets of underwear and socks, a pair of trousers, some T-shirts, and the green woolen jumper I knitted for his 80th birthday. I leave the overstuffed shopping bag by the bedroom door and pause to use the mirror in Frank's ensuite to check my appearance. My hair is still looking good after yesterday's weekly trip to the salon, and the pink tones in my favourite silk scarf give my complexion a pleasing colour. Satisfied with what I see, I touch up my lipstick and make my way to the courtyard. Frank is sitting in a wicker chair under the shade of the jacaranda tree. His legs are stretched out in front of him, and his trouser legs are rolled up so his skin catches the dappled sunlight. He's always been a sun worshipper. My pink-coated lips form a wide smile as I wave to him, but he continues to stare into the middle distance. There's not a flicker of recognition on his face. Today is not a good day. One of the male carers, a new one whose name I can't recall, places a garden chair next to Frank and beckons for me to sit. I thank him, and he nods and moves away to give us a modicum of privacy. Not that there's really any such thing in this place. I sit and turn my head to Frank, resisting the urge to touch him. It's lovely out here today. He looks at me, and I see the confusion in his eyes. I think it's my voice that does it. The sound is familiar, but he can't quite place me. It is, indeed. I try not to let my disappointment show on my face. I'm grateful for the days that he still recognizes me, although they're happening less and less. It's been months since he recognized Fiona. I think that's the reason she keeps finding excuses not to visit. The pain of seeing her beloved daddy like this is more than she can bear. Most of the time I have little patience for her discomfort. Do you think I like seeing him the way he is? I've said on more than one occasion. This isn't about us. It's about your father. But on days like today, when Frank's eyes glaze over and he treats me like a friendly stranger, I resolve to be more sympathetic towards my daughter. I point to the exposed skin of his legs. I hope you have sunscreen on. Easy to get burned in beautiful weather like this. He screws up his nose. Pwah, sunscreen? Can't stand the stuff. Makes the sand stick to your skin. He smiles indulgently. You sound like my wife. She's always trying to get me to put on sun cream when I'm on patrol. She's fair-skinned, you see. Only has to look at the sun and she gets burned. But not me. My skin's tough as old boots. Even if I go pink at first, I end up tanned. My Shirley can't seem to understand that. I bite my tongue and refrain from talking about skin cancer. He's had 6 basal cell carcinomas cut out over the past decade. But of course, the Frank sitting next to me doesn't know that. He's back in his youth. Instead, I say, So you like the beach, then? He nods. It's my second home. I'm a lifesaver, you know, at Bankura. Lovely little beach. Best spot in the world, if you ask me. He closes his eyes for a moment. When he opens them again, they're brighter, as though he's just had a wonderful idea. Look, you couldn't do me a favour, could you? You couldn't give a bloke a lift. I need to get back home to Shirl. She's probably worried sick by now. I got lost somehow and ended up in this place. I keep telling them that I need to get home, but no one's listening. I'm listening. He breaks into a heartwarming smile. So, you'll take me home? I want to take him in my arms and promise him everything will be all right. But today I'm a stranger to him, and I don't want to cause him further distress by crossing any boundaries.